boy Hop.
It's the D-Hop talking shop.
Yo.
Yeah. We talking with D-Hop.
Yeah.
Tell me what shit you got. Yeah. On the D-Hop talking shop.
Yeah, it's your boy D-Hop.
D-Hop talking shop.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. We talking with D-Hop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me what shit you got.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. On the D-Hop talking shop.
Welcome to the D-Hop Talking Shop.
Hey guys, welcome back to the D-Hop Talking Shop. Football season officially back. I'm going to get into college football today. I'm also talking about the things that happened in the NFL on Sunday. Look like Jordan Love's going to be a diamond in the rough. The Philadelphia Eagles beat the New England Patriots. The Dallas Cowboys routed the New York Giants. I'm going to definitely get into that game because had to turn that game off quick. And the Bengals and the Browns, I'm going to get into that. And also in college, I'm going to talk about the Colorado-Nebraska game. I'm going to talk about the Texas A&M and Miami game. And I'm going to also talk about the Alabama and the Texas game. So before I get started, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the D-Hop Talking Shop, man. Let's go ahead and get into today's show. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the Colorado and Nebraska game. So shout out to Coach Prime in Nebraska for going 2-0, starting the season 2-0. A lot of little stuff that was said about Coach Prime in the offseason, talking about how he really wasn't all that of a coach. He was wrong for getting all these little players, and I got to tell you something about that. I remember seeing the video that went viral about Coach Prime. He was telling all the players, hey, you guys might as well enter the transfer report, and I got to say something about that. I mean, Colorado only won one game last season, so, I mean, what do Coach Prime got to do with them guys? He can't win with them guys, so now he got a new breed of players, and all of a sudden now these guys have already got more wins than they did last year in 2 weeks. Shedeur Sanders, man, I got to tell you, that guy's a dog. In 2 games already, he already have 907 yards passing and 6 touchdowns so far. He's actually look like he on pace to win Heisman. Him and Travis Hunter, some dogs. You guys need to let me know in the comments over Shedeur Sanders or Caleb Williams. I've been seeing that's been a big debate on Twitter, so I want to see who'd you guys take over them two. Man, them guys been balling. So shout out to Coach Prime. I've been locked in on them games all year. I'm gonna be tapped in on every game. Like, call me what you want, be a little bandwagon fan. But as you guys know, I'm an LSU fan, but I'm also be rooting for Colorado as they take on. I'm so ready for them to go against USC. That game is going to be real major. I'm so ready for that game. I know that game going to jump off for real, in a major way. Travis Hunter look like he going to be one of them generational players playing on both sides of the ball. Look like Deion Sanders out there. With Deion Sanders was before my time, but, you know, that guy really looking real good. Also, man, I got to say something. Texas done took down Alabama, man. Whew. God, that was a real good game. Back and forth game. It was a real shootout game for them guys. The SEC really been taking some hits early this year. First last week, LSU loses to Florida State. Then this week, Alabama lose to Texas. And then not only Texas lost, Texas A&M lost to Miami. Do you guys think the Texas Longhorns back? Also, you guys need to let me know in the comments about that. I want to see what's up with that. Texas look good. They got their revenge back from Alabama from last year because Texas was real close on beating them last year. So that was a real good game. That was an on and popping. So shout out to them guys, man. And also shout out to Miami. Do you guys think the U is back too? Because Miami was looking too good too. So we're going to see. Fast forward to next week. It's going to be some real crazy games. My LSU Tigers getting into the SEC play next week. Colorado takes on Colorado State. So we're going to see what's happening there. But moving on, let's go ahead and switch it to the NFL. So the first game I want to talk about that Packers and the Bears game. First of all, I got to show some love to Jordan Love as the Aaron Rodgers era is officially over and the Jordan Love era has officially begun. That boy Jordan Love, he's looking tough like he going to be an animal, man. The Packers I really feel like they're going to surprise some people. The way they looked last year, not last year, but yesterday, my bad, guys. But the way they looked yesterday, yeah, them guys look like they're going to be like that again this year. So I expect the Packers to come out strong, but I really still believe the Detroit Lions is going to win that division. I like how the Lions do. Also, I'm going to get into that about that Chiefs and the Dolphins game. Chiefs and the Lions game. So next game I'm going to talk about is my Philadelphia Eagles. I got to go in on them a little bit. So my Philadelphia Eagles, we won 25-20. Man, that game had me on the edge of my seat yesterday. We kind of looked it out of sync. So this is why I say I don't like when players don't be playing in the preseason because my team came out flat-footed and everything. Jalen Hurts didn't look like his normal self, but I expect my guys to bounce back, man. It was a real ugly win, but hey, what's the objective about the games is. The objective is to win. So we won the game. So that really all that matters is penalties. We just look rusty. But I mean, really, it was really a lot of bad football that was played yesterday. A lot of teams was rusty yesterday. So I'm not going to try to get in on my Eagles too much, but hey, man, hey, the way them Cowboys look, man, my Philadelphia Eagles offense, we can't play like that because I got to tell you about that Dallas, man. That Dallas game, whew, it was tough. Me personally, I was rooting for the Dallas Cowboys to lose as a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And, that's not surprising. Arguing with the guys and the fellas, talking about them, I was ready to troll them, but, it didn't get that happen in my favor, but I got to go and show some love to the Cowboys, man. Them boys look dumb. Them boys, that defense look like the 85 Bears, and them boys is hitting on all cylinders. Whew. Man, that defense is tough. It feel like every time Daniel Jones dropped back the pass, he had Michael Parsons in his face. Them boys ended with 7 sacks, and, man, that Cowboys defense is tough. I said it before the season. I said they definitely have the best defense in the league, so had to go ahead and show some love to them, man. So Dak Prescott has beaten the New York Giants 11 times in a row, and that's kind of a crazy stat. And I know the New York Giants is kind of joke about this. It's like they can't beat Dak, but Dak owned my Philadelphia Eagles too, so, but shout out to the Cowboys, man. Still a long season left to be had, though, but them guys looked good last night, man. New York Giants, I don't really know why they paid Daniel Jones. I said that Daniel Jones, he's just not it. He's not the answer. I said it before the season. I really feel like they paid him too quick. I don't know. It's just ever since he was drafted, I was just never a big fan of Daniel Jones. That's just all that was. But moving on to another game that I want to get into. So I'm gonna get into this Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions game. So the Detroit Lions officially beat the Kansas City Chiefs, opening up the season. I got to tell you about that, man. I really feel like a lot of people has been overreacting to the Kansas City Chiefs losing to that game. They didn't have Chris Jones or they didn't have Travis Kelce. They almost won, and come on, man. Like, I've been seeing a lot of little overreaction all on Twitter, Facebook, and everything, saying the Chiefs ain't it. They gone. They all this little stuff, and I'm like, man, they still got 15. They still got the best player in the league. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. I don't get it mistaken. Mahomes is still that guy. He's still the best player in the league for a reason. So I expect them guys to bounce back in a major way. So we're gonna look into them. Also, the Bengals and the Browns. The Browns routed the Bengals, and I'm like, oh. But honestly, I'm not surprised about that because the Browns just got the Bengals number. It's like that's their kryptonite. It's like the Bengals is just, for some reason, they just cannot beat the Browns. They just like how the Giants is with the Cowboys. The Giants can't beat the Cowboys to save their lives, man. Joe Burrow had 82 yards passing. Like, come on, Joey B. That's not going to get it done, man. You just had it bagged. But the Bengals always be starting off slow. That's just seem like that's what the Bengals do. So we going to see about that. And, man, I got Joe Burrow on my fantasy team. Like, come on, man. I don't need you to keep playing like that, Joe Burrow, man, because man, I kind of lost my little fantasy team last year. I lost yesterday's matchup because Joe Burrow didn't have a good game. So, but I expect the Bengals to bounce back though, man. But did you guys see Tyreek Hill yesterday, man? That boy had 247 yards, 11 catches, and 2 touchdowns, man. I'm telling you, that boy Tyreek Hill is unstoppable. That boy is a cheat code. They don't call him cheater for a reason, man, because that man fast. He went crazy. The Miami Dolphins beat the Chargers, so shout out to the Miami Dolphins for their first win. I expect them guys to be there in the end. Also, man. But like I said, all around the season, it's gonna be a real good season this year. Also, I want to get into that Bengals and the Panthers game. The Falcons beat the Panthers, and Bryce Young, like, slow start. So we gonna see about that. What's gonna happen with him for the rest of this season. CJ Stroud loses to the Ravens as the Baltimore Ravens end up look good, but man, nothing about the Ravens. Send a prayer out to quick prayer to J.K. Dobbins, man. He got hurt. He's injured for the season. I don't know what's up with the Ravens, man. Them guys seem like they always get hurt every year. I don't know what's up with them. Like, they got a curse. I don't know what they did, man. Shout out to my Ravens fans out there, man. I got a lot of little Ravens fans. I know y'all going through right now. I hate to see injuries. I hate that that's a part of the game. So, man, we going to see a lot of little crazy stuff. Josh Allen playing tonight, man. So hopefully my fantasy go a little crazy, man, because it was a bad day for me yesterday in my fantasy, man. Dallas Goedert didn't give me anything. Jalen Hurts gave me a little something, but I didn't get out of that. So we gonna see, man. There's a lot of little football left to be played. So I'm not just gonna overreact to things so bad. Also, I got to show some love to the 49ers. Brock Purdy, man, they got on the Steelers top yesterday, 30-7. And Brock Purdy, I said if he come back to playing like he was last year, them guys going to be a force to reckon with, man, because the 49ers, I feel like they're going to be some bad guys. Even though the 49ers still be mad about my Philadelphia Eagles beating them, I can't wait till we play the 49ers Philadelphia Eagles. That's when we going to have our team ready. Everything's going to be back. And also, I got to show love to Jalen Carter since I'm on my Philadelphia Eagles, man. Hey, that boy Jalen Carter's a bad dude. Honestly, I don't know why the league let us get him, but like I said, you guys got to blame the Falcons and the Saints for that, because the Saints traded us our pick for Jalen Carter, and the Falcons chose to get Bijan Robinson. And Bijan Robinson, he looks like he's going to be electrifying, though. Washington end up defeating the Arizona Cardinals, which I think the Arizona Cardinals trying to take for Caleb Williams. I really believe that's what they trying to do. But also, yeah, they won that game. So fast forward, but we're going to get into a lot of little stuff this season. Next week, we got the Philadelphia Eagles playing the Minnesota Vikings, the Cowboys, and the Jets, and so on. So them going to be some real major games. So we're going to tune into all that. So, hey. But that's all I got today. And got to mention some. The song you heard on my intro song, that was from my dog Ken. So shout out to her. I want to show a love to that. So hey, but hey, that's all I got for today, man. So hey, if you guys like today's video, make sure you guys subscribe to the D-Hop Talking Shop.
So close I could kiss it, palms sweating, legs shaking. So much going on my body, don't know how to take it, no debating. I'm the greatest, going all the way in. Lightweight, heavy K, don't be mistaken. I got Jay on the track, he bring the bass in. Let the people know we hungry while it fading. I'm not going anywhere. This world doesn't play fair. Took the keys on.